Welcome back to Games on Fast Forward 2026. I almost said the wrong year. We are joined here by FFMC, who is going to be running Undertale. Apologies, I forgot your long name and I just read the abbreviation with his commentary of Freaks and GD Steam. We did have an incentive for the name that we're naming. It's not going to be Frisk, it will indeed be Raven. Otherwise, I will let these three take from here.
Hello, I'm FlammableFlowMC. I am an Undertale speedrunner from Washington State in the United States. I've been running this game for just about over a year now. I've met so many incredible people, including my two commentators, GD Steam and Freaks. Steam, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, I am GD Steam. I have been in this community for a while. I don't really interact that much, but still. Yeah, I mainly play GD, but I also dabble in UTSR a little bit. But yeah.
Freaks, go ahead.
Is it my turn? Okay, hello,
Yes.
I am Freaks. I joined this community and started running pretty much the exact same time as Flam did. Yeah, no, I'm top 15 neutral, and I'm excited to commentate this run.
All right. So time will begin on the confirmation of the name. Is this name correct? Raven 1, who is another UTSR member. That's pretty much all the poll options were UTSR members or UTSR related, except for Togor.
I suggested that one.
So yeah, time will begin on pressing yes. You want to give me a countdown, commentators?
Yes. All right.
From 5? From 5?
Sure.
From 5. All right.
Okay. 5.
5, 4,
3,
3, 2, 1.
Go, buddy.
Go!
All right.
That was a
Okay.
really slow countdown.
that was incredibly slow.
Okay, so Flam, real quick, for commentary, do you want us to mainly talk over what is happening while you're doing stuff, or are you gonna do some work too?
No, you got that.
Okay,
I
also,
got it.
okay,
Okay,
so
alright.
so the early game recently for Undertale has seen a lot of improvements over the years. You know, this place kind of used to be just kind of like a glitchless walk simulator until I think in 2023, December 2023, a glitch called TAS was found. We're not going to say what it means.
Yeah, we're not gonna say what it stands for, but
I will say there is a few alternatives. We would be calling it handhold skip or true if you want to go with that.
Okay, as you can see, Flam's saving there. This is because this trick is deadly. A lot of runs end to this skip, and it's so early on, so it's not too much of a problem. But at the same time, it is just, you know, kind of a nuisance, kind of annoying. So how the trick works is that you use Toriel's text box to rung up into the next room. However, you have to match 2 text boxes. Flam missed it that way, it's fine. You can re-enter and do it that way. However, if you miss it the other way, you do soft lock.
no.
So yeah, nothing too bad has happened yet.
I'll go for one more time, then I'll just do it glitchless.
Okay.
But that is reasonable.
Of course.
And that is
I don't know what I expected really.
Soft lock during
Okay.
it.
I really don't know what I expected there.
So yeah, the game wants you to mash 2 text boxes during the room transition, which overall is just a very hard and inconsistent thing to do. Which is why most racers usually decide to do glitchless for it.
And marathons,
Yeah,
marathon runs. I'm just nuts.
Marathons. However, we've seen quite a few tasks done in marathons recently. We had Jack going for tasks in was it GDQ hotfix?
It might have been PAX West or PAX East.
Or PAX East, one of those.
Yeah.
It's fully right. I think so. I don't remember the last time I did that.
But yeah, the ruins is a very RNG dependent part of this game. Probably the most RNG dependent.
Yeah, arguably.
In most rooms, you can get an encounter. We don't want that because obviously that loses time. However, I believe there's only one room where an encounter is unavoidable, and it's single rock room. We're
There's
gonna
two.
want to go for Whimsun Kill there. Whimsun Kill is a strat which saves just a little bit over fleeing every enemy. You lose time from killing the Whimsun rather than fleeing or sparing. However, it makes the cutscene with Flowey at the end of Ruins a lot shorter, overall making it viable. Yeah, we'll see just how good or bad RNG is going to be with Flam here in this room. Got very lucky there, not getting an encounter.
alright.
So we've got good RNG so far. However, we can get an encounter here. Very unlikely. Flam gets it because of course he does.
And I would like to menu quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, that would
Now
be
Flam's
very,
going to interact
that would be very
with this
useful.
sign here. What this does is
Surely.
that it completely
Yes!
skips Toriel's phone call. Flam gets Whimsun Kill here.
Let's go.
Yes.
We're up. We're
Go,
up.
go,
And now we
go.
have the puzzle. Now if Flam doesn't suck, Flam should be able to just completely walk over this puzzle without falling once.
Well, we'll see. That's the scariest part of this run. I swear. There's
Now there's
another
an
encounter.
RNG skip that can happen here called Rock Skip. Flam gets it, gets the first part of it.
I don't know how
So,
to do it.
so pretty much, sometimes Frisk can gain movement during during like the little rock cutscene. Like if you get an encounter, I'm pretty sure on the same frame the cutscene starts. Global interact is set to 0, I believe it is, right?
You want to explain global interact if you can?
So, games and cutscenes in this game work with this little value called global interact. If global interact is set to 0, I believe, I am very sorry if I'm getting the digits messed around. If global interact is set to 0, Frisk can move. If global interact is set to 1, Frisk is locked in place. Now, what this means is that
What?
So, for example, okay, Flam getting an encounter there, it's very unfortunate. Getting on the same frame as a phone call, nonetheless. Which means pretty much, if like cutscenes overlap, I'll say. So, for example, you open the infamous punch card on the same frame as a cutscene, and then close the punch card. Closing the punch card sets global interact back to 0, which obviously lets you have movement. And they're pretty much the same is happening with a rock skip there. You're starting a cutscene as an encounter's starting. Encounters count as cutscenes, so Frisk is allowed to move. If you get lucky with it, you can get tech storage off the rock, which you can use to run into the next room.
You want to explain tech smashing real quick?
Oh, tech smashing, yes. So,
Yes.
GC, I've been speaking a lot. I'll leave it up to you if you want to.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'll let you take this. I'll let you take this.
I didn't even save at that checkpoint. Like, that was embarrassing.
So mashing in this game, so to get through text as fast as we can, because we don't want to be reading that, text is progressed through this game by the 2 buttons Z and Enter, and text can be fulfilled by pressing X and Shift. So what we want to do is we want to press Z, X, and a Shift in that specific pattern, which will we call it piano mashing. It's a little cycle, which is the fastest way to mash. If you random mash, I think there's something wrong with you. Random mashing is pretty much just pressing whatever and hoping it works. Now moving on to tutorial, Flam is going to want the hand attacks here. If you run into these hands, it completely skips the turn. So we're going to want hands. Mainly the bottom hands, because those deal a lot less damage.
This is looking like a very solid, crisp hero hand.
And she never gives them to you whenever you want them.
Oh, 100%.
Never.
So Flam is getting very unfortunate.
It's
RNG
incredible. There, hey, got a hand.
And we finally got a hand.
Yes! Go, 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 go!
So we're not gonna get the instant 0 hand.
We're gonna get one hand.
I don't remember the last time I saw. I don't think I've ever seen a 0 hand.
I've gotten a 0 hand
hand.
like once or twice.
0 hands are actually rarer than 9 hands. 9 hands
Yeah,
being
I
the
believe
most hands
that.
you can get.
I think one of them. I think I got like 0 hands during one of my True Hondo runs.
Tom, I think you want to take an extra tick there.
Oh, you were 100% right. My bad.
So
I
the
usually
strat So if you don't get enough hands by the time the fight's about to end, it's optimal to take damage up until the final attack, in which you just take damage straight away, and that saves a turn. You know, we're just gonna be mashing Z and enter pretty much to get through this as fast as we can, because for some reason Toby Fox made it so you can't properly mash Toriel's text here.
Yeah.
It's fine though.
No
the
idea
enter
why.
is easier. Now you'll see the timer is very high for what this will be. My PB has a 6:59 ruins, and my best possible time has already gone above my PB.
I mean, hey, I mean, you know, like considering the 6 test attempts into not doing it, I mean, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Apologies to interrupt, lads. I just wanted to ask real quick. Not sure what the orange bubble is, if it's cursor or.
That is
Oh
my
yeah,
cursor.
Flam
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, no worries. Just wanted to ask if it's
That is a-
because
yeah.
it's on the screen as well.
Yeah, that's on me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Good fight though.
All right, going
All
into
right.
Snowden. Let's see. I am genuinely curious to see how this will go. Commentators, do you think I'm gonna hit Brigislus?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a believer.
PMA.
I.
So what Flam's talking about is a glitch called SLS, which stands for Slopeless Slope Swap. That's a mouthful even. So what this glitch does is you pretty much, so how it was found, you do a subframe press to get onto the cutscene of a no, the same pixel as the cutscene. Sorry, I can't speak. Yeah. So it was like originally found you had to enter a cutscene by doing a same frame key press, which was stupid until runners found the cursor's back. Okay, till runners found a way to actually get on this pixel of the like get on the cutscene pixel without actually having to do that by using either the windows to get this thing called key storage or to alt space, which have made the trick a lot easier. However, the hard part now comes from the frame perfect cell. What you need to do is press Z and X on one frame, and then enter on the next to call the phone, and then that will allow you to walk right past the cutscene, because once again, global interact will be set to 0.
will
The
do-
trick is easily the hardest in the game.
I wouldn't say that. I'm gonna
Really?
get an encounter here now. No. I would give that to Mickey Gauntlet, which we won't see. Yeah, I got an encounter. Not playing great, but it's
Rip.
fine.
Okay, so pretty much why Flam got the Tough Glove there. The Tough Glove, when equipped, puts the stick in your inventory because your weapon before was the stick. On every dog enemy in this game, even the ones in True Lab, you can use the stick to completely bypass every dog and end the fight in one turn, which saves a buttload of time in Snowden.
Very, very useful.
I'm getting another encounter here.
The run is not fun so far.
I don't know how I
I'm
missed
accidentally
there.
mismenuing and throwing the stick. It's fine,
That
it happens to
is-
the best of us.
Don't do it again. How many down there?
And
This is the first
we will
dog that
see-
we're talking about.
we will see exactly what I meant here. So if I was going to use the stick, and just like that, Doggo is a very happy dog, and just like that, boom, spared straight away.
Yay.
Now we're coming up on the first SLS called EMS. It stands for Electric Maze Skip, and guess what it does? It skips the Electric Maze puzzle that Papyrus pulls out. I will shut up and let Flam focus up here. Flam hits it. Very, very good.
Yes!
It's a very, very hard trick to pull off, especially in a setting where there's a lot of nerves, like marathon settings. So yeah, I mean, very impressive that Flam could pull that off. There is an SLS you can do
GGs.
here, but it's what we like to call Mickey. It saves like practically no time, but people still go for it because people are strange.
I really hope that I hit
Oh, yeah?
my like Mickey Gauntlet.
It'd be
My Mickey
awesome.
Gauntlet look skip thing that I've been practicing poorly.
Let's hope.
dude.
Now there is
so-
a glitch in this room called I think it's dog eye skip, right? Dog eye skip.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah,
that's
dog eye skip.
whatever.
So pretty much it uses external tools to find the RNG seed, and then with that tool it tells you how many steps Frisk needs to take in order to get an encounter. Now in this room specifically. Now what this does is if you line it up perfectly and all this kind of stuff, you can walk into that encounter with the dog marriage couple and get a normal encounter on the exact same frame, which when the encounter's over, it gives you movement and you can just walk right past. However, the tool is very wonky and hard to set up, and I do not blame Flam for not choosing to go for it here.
So, do you know why I don't go for dog eye skip?
Because it
Do you
destroys
remember-
the computer.
Do you remember why? It's because I
remember
literally
this.
can't run it.
So Flam is actually playing on like something, I don't know, maybe like
on something.
a speck of Adam. Yeah, there's
It
also another
runs-
Celeste you can do
it-
in this room, which
It
more
runs
top
on
runners
punch
go
cards,
for.
bro. It runs on
ru-
punch cards, bro.
Runs on hopes and dreams.
No,
I
we're calling
cannot-
it an ice puzzle here.
I cannot
ice
take
puzzle
credit
skip.
for. I
When
cannot
doing-
take credit for the punch card joke. That was from Cloverbug.
I mean, you just gotta feed the hamster. That's all it is. There's a hamster running your CPU.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
Okay, now what Flem just did there is Flem did a glitch called Ice Puzzle Skip. There's a lot of different variants. Pretty much by doing the puzzle a specific way and lining Frisk up on a specific pixel, you can completely skip the cutscene of the bridge forming and just completely slide right past it, saving a couple seconds. There is this encounter is RNG too. You can either get a little dog which you can run into to immediately end the turn, which is what we want, or you can get the spear attack. Flem unfortunately getting the ladder. Now this is
This-
Bridge
this-
SLS.
This is the hardest trick in the run.
Let's see if he gets it, and if he does, I will explain.
Oh, the wrong
Flem didn't get
pixel.
It's
I
a very
completely
bad
missed it.
It's a very bad trick in the run. It's
It's fine.
The visual cue is very bad. What this trick does is it doesn't let you walk past the cutscene. However, it lets you do something called text corruption, which makes the text boxes only one. And then if you were to call here during the cutscene ending and screen scrolling, you can use text storage to run up into this room, saving about 5 seconds.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You're mad.
Now
I'm a
onto
little mad.
onto the
The
most boring part of the run.
No, this. What are you talking about? This is like the hardest fight in the entire game. This is the most difficult part of the entire run.
Papyrus.
Now here we have
Papyrus.
So what you're going to see here is Flam loves Papyrus.
I
Flam
do?
doesn't want to hurt
Mm.
Papyrus,
You're right. I don't.
so Flam is going to let Papyrus beat him up continuously. Or maybe Flam's just bad at the game and just cannot beat Papyrus normally. So what Flam's going to do?
Dude, I
There's,
completely forgot how to play Papyrus. I just completely forgot how to do this game.
So what Flam's going to do here is die to Papyrus over and over again. This pretty
fine.
much makes it so after you die to Papyrus 3 times, you are just completely allowed to skip his fight. He gives you the option, and you're allowed to skip it, which is very good for us speedrunners because Papyrus is a very long fight, and
Yeah.
we don't have time to do all of that.
It is a very long, but it is probably one of my favorites in the game. It is so cool.
Oh, really?
Which
Yeah,
is why dog ending,
anyways.
which is why dog ending is the best run ever.
Sure. If this is a pretty good time for donations if you have any.
Because nothing is going.
I don't believe there's anything that has come through as of yet. Don't
Okay.
worry, I will.
Okay,
I do have an
alright.
air horn on standby when there is one.
Got it.
Although only one of you will hear it, so be ready.
So there is. So going back to a slopeless slope slop, which I was talking about earlier, like the name originates from a trick that actually happens in this Papyrus split. You may think, wow, okay, so there is a trick here. It can't be that bad. The trick saves a second, maybe less, depending on
Is
how it's
it?
performed.
Is it really a set? That's way more than I thought. I thought it was like frames.
It probably is frames. I don't care that much about it.
Because
But
I just do not do not do that trick. Like that's a TP exclusive trick. Or it saves more time in TP than anything else.
yeah, it saves about 7 seconds in true passive ascending because what the glitch is it's called slope slop, and you use the hitbox of a tree in order to get onto the pixel that the papyrus cutscene starts. And again, just like SLS, you do a frame perfect call on the phone, and you get moving back during the cutscene. Now, it saves a second in neutral, as if you walk back, it completely cancels the screen scrolling animation, which doesn't save a lot of time at all. And for the risk of the trick, it's just not worth it. However, in True Pacifist Ending, if you get this trick, you can easily save 7 seconds, as you can walk right to the end of the room. And yeah, it's just a nice little trick in that category, but it means nothing here.
Yeah.
It's neutral.
Yeah, we're gonna want to hope Flam does not fight Papyrus here. That'd be
I
very
probably
bad.
won't. Bang. I'm not totally
So-
washed.
So fighting Papyrus there would lose so much time. It'd lose over a minute, and if anyone fights Papyrus during a run, it's safe to assume the run is indeed dead.
Yeah.
Now, what if I want to go back and like just play and beat the papyrus fight normally?
That would be genius, but
Without-
why would you die to him 3 times?
For the love of the game.
Okay, now moving on to here, we have Flam doing one last SLS of the
Please.
run. Maybe. Called SGSS. Missing it sadly, but
That's how I
there is a
miss it.
backup.
Please hit this.
So Flam is going to walk into the cutscene trigger, and because there's a free
Oh my god.
okay,
I'm
It
fully washed.
happens.
I'm fully washed.
it happens. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? So what Flam tried to do there was call Undyne after walking into the cutscene trigger, because there is a 3 to 4 frame window, I believe, in which you can have movement, like do whatever you want until the cutscene like actually starts and locks you out. So by calling the phone, we obviously set global interact to 0, and we can walk straight past Undyne.
Well, the frame window doesn't matter if I just walk right into the trigger.
That is also very true. But hey, it happens.
I
mean,
went
it wouldn't
1 for 3 on SLS, and I hit that. EMS is the one I hit?
Yes.
Sure. I'm so sure. It's fine.
I mean, this game is very harsh when it comes to its skips and glitches. So, it's honestly not a surprise we've seen some pretty big upsets so far. I mean, it's just the nature of the speed game. It's a very hard speed run to get a consistent run at.
I just know I'm gonna hit MBS first try. I just know it.
I will
believe-
explain MDS when we get there.
Yeah.
So I have something to talk about. Yay.
Yippee!
So entering Spears 1 now, there is specific movement you can do here without stopping in order to manipulate where the spears go, which just, you know, creates a fast little safe pattern to follow. Yeah, not much to really talk about with Spears 1. It's Spears 1. It's like the final, you know, kind of snooze fest area of the run until we get to the infamous punch card.
Punch card.
So while we're in this little cutscene, I'm going to explain the punch card because there is a lot to explain about it. So the punch card is a gag item that Toby Fox added, which utterly destroyed the game. So how the punch card works is if you open it when you're not in battle, it puts a little image on your screen, and this counts as a cutscene. I think you can see where I'm going with this. So if you walk onto a cutscene trigger and open the punch card, because it cancels a cutscene, it cancels out the actual cutscene, meaning you can kind of walk right past it or skip it or whatever. This also kind of works with wrong warps. I don't know too much on why it works. So
You start a room transition, that cutscene on the same frame as the punch card. It's the same
yeah.
thing.
So just like Flem said, if you open the punch card on the same is it the pixel before or
I'm grabbing two.
yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I am not the right person to speak about wrong warps because that still confuses me to this day.
Yeah.
All you gotta
But
know
this
is that you
game-
can do them.
Like that.
So what Flam did there was it's the same tech we saw with Task precisely, in the sense that due to Flam closing a cutscene while entering a room transition, they were able to wrong warp into the next room, which sends them. It varies across the game. Coming up on Onion Stand skip, Flam got it very nice there.
That was
Pretty
really
much,
good.
this is exactly what it sounds like. You skip Onion Stand by opening the punch card on the same trigger Onion Stand would speak to you. There is still a little thing you can do here.
That's why I bought two punch
that
cards.
would have been
That's
bad.
why I bought 2 punch cards.
That would have been.
So something you can do actually is rip up the punch card in battle.
That
which
is
is
not a wrong
tragic.
warp I should go back for. So the punch card is mostly a joke item, although it does have some glitchless use. It increases your attack in fights. I don't know what I did there.
Specifically with the tough glove.
Is it only tough glove, really?
Yeah,
If I
it is
remember
only with the
correctly,
tough,
yeah. Oh, okay.
the tough glove,
Only with
which is
I
a
was-
strange thing.
Was not aware of that, but it does have some glitchless use. Of course, we're speedrunners, and this is glitched, so we don't really care about that.
Yeah, as you'll see, Flem is gonna just, keep opening this stupid piece of paper in order to completely prick the universe
Ohio.
and prick the game. You're not going for Ohio.
I even
So
said
what
it.
Ohio is that it's a blind wrong warp pretty much. There's no visual cue. You just kind of send it. People say that if you say Ohio, then you should theoretically do a wrong warp when you finish saying it, and you'll be on the pixel. However, it is utter BS.
That is it's just not true. That's the next pixel. I don't know why.
You can tell how experienced the speedrun community is with their game when you start introducing gambling fallacies into it.
Oh, there's a whole category for that. I missed
So that is
that.
called Undertale's genocide route, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
I truly do not believe that I missed that color flow. That was okay. I must have missed it like a
So-
frame.
What Flam tried to do there was do something called a FlammableFlow in order to get text storage. This text storage would have been used to wrong up into the next room, saving about 3 seconds. The trick is called Willy Warp because who could have guessed who names it? The person who named it is called Willy. But yeah, no. We are actually coming up on probably the most annoying trick in the entire run here with that dummy skip.
Speaking of Willy, I swear I think they're in this photo in my live split background.
Somewhere. in
I'm
there,
not
I
sure.
think.
Either they're in that picture or they took the picture.
I think they took.
But
I think they took the picture.
all right, Freak, ready to explain Mad Dummy Skip?
I will.
Best of luck.
Okay.
Godsend.
So,
Godspeed.
Mad Dummy Skip. Oh boy. So before Mad Dummy Skip was a thing, people used to do something called 5 cycle, which was the fastest way to get past Mad Dummy. However, it was found that you can completely skip the fight in general. What you need to do is you need to leave the room as the fight starts. And what this does, it persists the room. And the game's code's weird. When you re-enter the room, pretty much after doing this, you just completely skip Mad
Oh my
Dummy.
gosh.
So what Flam wants to do is wants to get the skip, wants to obviously get movement after running into the cutscene. Oh yeah, we cannot walk past Mad Dummy either, mainly because there's an invisible wall. So what Flam's gonna want to do is walk straight down here, get on the right pixel, and drop the punch card. Don't worry, it's fine. We respawn. And pretty much what Flam's gonna want to do is frame perfectly close the text box. I couldn't
think
tell
that
if that
was
was it.
I said that felt
That
good.
might have been it. That seemed good.
It's kind of ironic. That's the trick I hit first try.
So how we know we got it is based on how the soul flashes into battle. It'll just it will fade out a lot more than it usually does. So yeah, if Flam hit it this hit, Flam should be good
Yes.
to go. Yes. Okay. So what this does is when you end the Mad Dummy fight there by dying, for some reason the game thinks, oh, you've just beat Mad Dummy. That's crazy, and send you to the cutscene after the fight, meaning you don't have to fight Mad Dummy anymore.
Oh, I
And
forgot.
yeah. Now I'm gonna take a quick break
Ew.
because my throat is hurting.
Coward.
Oh yeah, he was
You're
just.
good.
He was
Well,
just
while you take your
commentating.
break, we did
Okay.
have one donation from Fried Ducks for
Oh yes.
$15.36. There was no comment left, but I'm going to assume that he's wishing you luck and not praying on your downfall.
It could be
Bye,
either.
Ducks.
Could be a little
Hi,
bit of
buddy.
either. A little sprinkle of both. It is interesting to see a game that shaped my childhood. To boil down to all the tech in it. It's very nice.
That's why I bought 2 punch cards.
there we go.
Very happy I did that because I just ripped the. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Don't worry, we got another one. We got another one.
This fight is so long. Okay, let's not do that again.
Sometimes she'll just do all that.
I'm not even gonna go back for that. All right, let's see if I can hit Flower Flow first try. I have a complicated
that's my break.
relationship.
Unless you want me to be back on my break because I've been yapping the whole time.
Lex, you want to try and explain the next? You want to take over for a little bit?
I can try my best. I'm not that good at explaining. I'm not that really great at explaining stuff like this, but pretty much, if you overflow the flower in a very specific way, and you can gain movement here, and for some reason it will try the game will try to put you back in interact 0 multiple times. So you wanna call with a phone call.
So I'll take over for a second. When I was first trying to run this game,
yeah,
let me hit one line first. When I was first learning this game back in May of last year, that trick, Monster Kid Bridge Skip, it's just a PCE, but I didn't know where the pixel for it was, and I really hadn't spent as much time as I should have learning this game. So I just buffered and opened the punch card for a solid minute and a half trying to find the pixel, and it got turned into a GIF. And now it's one of the most iconic pieces of media in UTSR, really.
Okay, I will explain one line here for all the people wondering. Flam cannot skip this fight. However, what Flam can do is open the punch card on the trigger the cutscene starts, which obviously bypasses the cutscene, and then open the punch card again when Undyne actually comes down to fight to gain more movement. Then what Flam wants to do is open the punch card again, and that can cutscene wrong warp into the next room, and then just from there, you can beat Undyne in one turn. No, not one turn. Sorry, one fight rather than the 3 little fights it takes to usually beat her. But yeah, no, it's a little more. What are we doing? It's a little. It's a little more. There's a little more to it, but yeah, that's pretty much. It sums it up pretty good. So now what Flam's gonna want to do is overflow. Flam overflows the action figure in order to get text storage, closing the text on the same frame he walks into the cutscene, which obviously gives movement back.
It is not the same frame, actually. I just triggered the cutscene. Same pixel, yeah. I triggered the cutscene, and then I can open. I think there's like a 2-minute window or something where you can, if you close the text, you'll skip the cutscene.
Yeah, I don't
Super-
know who it's taking 2 minutes to close it.
It's not, but you have like a really wide window to do it.
Okay, what Flam's gonna want to do here is open the punch card on this vent, and then hold down left. This throws Flam out of bounds, so they can walk straight to a little vent here, and pick up the burnt pan just like that. It saves quite a bit of time over going there normally. And now Flam's gonna want to just usually chain PCEs on the vent to just kind of like fly through it.
I'm at 32 health.
Now there is a skip here which Flam tried to go for called Beowulf. However, Beowulf demands you to be on 4 HP or 6. Just be on low HP pretty much, to the point the lasers can hypothetically
normally in no actual runs I would have click and damage on Undyne, but I did not do that because it's a series of tricks that are somewhat risky, and I'm just not going to go for it in a marathon setting.
So yeah, the trick Flam missed out with the laser is called Beowulf. Pretty much by opening the punch card on that specific laser, and then closing it as the cutscene, like the fade into battle animations begins to play, you can get Alfie's little notification during it, and mash that away. And pretty much what this does is it puts you past.
Do you want to explain why I'm going? Do you want to explain why I'm going to floor 1, Steam?
Oh yeah.
So, all right. So every time we like skip one of these like Metaton, like on one of these like Metaton sequences, we don't have access to our menu, and that's because the game like still thinks, like it still treats it like we're in like those like cuts like segments there. So. But the game, it always treats it so that.
That's important. I do need that.
But also, when we're fleeing from Undyne, we don't have access to our menu either. So pretty much the game is coded so that when we go to like the water cooler area and the Undyne bridge, will always give us our menu back. So we just. Every time we want to make sure we backtrack to that little area, get our menu back, and continue doing the funny stuff.
Okay, now what Flam's gonna do here is open the punch card here, so he can actually press the switch and just completely kill Alphys. Alphys is dead.
And said funny stuff there.
I should have probably saved here, huh?
I'm saving here, which is very good because we have 2 very, very important skips coming up with Royal Guard skip.
I did want to say
Hold on.
Just before you get there, the cursor is on screen again.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I had to reopen the game.
Apologies.
1, 2, 3,
Thank you.
4, 5, 6.
So what Flam's doing here is there's no visual cue. It's a blind buffer. Flam's gonna take 6 steps and then start blind buffering until he eventually opens the punch card on the cutscene trigger for the news, the little news section. We did miss Royal Guard. We didn't miss Royal Guard skip. I meant misses and didn't get to talk about it. Royal Guard skip. It's simple. You open the punch card on the same pixel as the Royal Guards come in, and you just can completely walk past them, which is very nice.
Now we're gonna go backtrack to the Undyne Arena again to get our menu back. We're gonna do this one more time after the after the little opera section. Well, not immediately after. We have to make sure we go to the core first, but we'll get to that.
Coming up on the worst floor in this game, and I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with me on that.
Now, I have personal beef for this floor. I will not explain it. Pretty much, what Flam has to do is get on the trigger. Frisk would usually start flying from the vent, and open the punch card on it, and then do a frame perfect punch card close in order to make certain areas. Doing this, Flam can go completely out of bounds and then just
will
walk
say.
to the door.
I will say that trick in the last room, north-south, with the vents. Tetris Fit, who is the world record holder in this category and most other categories, taught me the way I do it, and you just open the punch card when you start mashing with the piano match cycle. That was we talked about in ruins. So it's still not easy, but it's also not horrible.
I'll have to steal your
Am I good?
little
Okay.
thingy.
It only really works for north south. Might hit the clip. No. It really only works for like the normal north south. I don't know how well it works on south north or triple vent or whatever.
So, two variations of the trick Flam did with the vents. There is north-south,
few
which
more.
you saw,
But
and well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
yeah, there's two paths.
And south-north. South-north is a lot harder. But however, it is 2 seconds faster. It requires, I think it requires overall less frame per pick punch card closes, but overall the setup is just so insane, and it's so insane to like, so insanely easy. I meant to say, to just completely soft lock. Sorry, I'm terrible at speech.
Like nothing about that trick is easy.
Are we?
You know-
Oh, okay. So there's another GIF of me laying around where
Yes, there
I
is.
try and do that. I'm really, 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 really bad at that skip. And I accidentally dropped the punch card.
I will say this is literally core, so I will need some quiet time.
Alright, you got it.
I'll explain everything after core is finished, because Flam needs to lock in.
Whatever. Hello? I was on the pixel. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Flam, are we free to speak now?
Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Go ahead.
There's just a lot of explaining to do. Okay, so sorry we had to go quiet there. Core is definitely the most, focus heavy section of the entire run. Yeah, so a lot of stuff happened there. I want to talk about what exactly Flam did. So Flam, proceeded core pretty normally, PCEing every kind of encounter he could, PCEing most things. We did a magic PCE, which pretty much skips to magic fight. And then Flam navigated towards the puzzle in order to do it that way to clear the barrier, because that was the fastest way to do it. However, you don't actually have to go away the barrier once you're finished either, when you're finished deactivating it, pretty much. What you can do is actually do a chain of wrong warps back to the start of core, so you can access the elevator, and then, yeah, just completely make your way over to Mettaton, which is a lot faster than walking.
And that is called Snowy Core. It saves, I want to say 4-ish, 5-ish seconds. Might be more than that. I could be totally off.
I thought it was a lot more than that, wow.
I might be wrong.
Okay, so what Flam's pretty much been doing here in New Home is chaining some wrong warps, and then, as we saw, Flam overflowed the key. It's fine, that
wrong warp is terrible. I'm not hitting this, I swear.
So yeah, Flam overflowed the key to
Missed it. Okay,
get
whatever.
So what Flam tried doing there
Fine.
was PCE sliding into the encounter here and infoing the punch card in order to get tech storage and pull off a wrong warp, which would skip the Luke's encounter. Flam isn't
However,
locked out of skipping this encounter. Flam can easily wrong warp out, but this trigger is terrible.
as you can see, that's not even the pixel. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
I'm just not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
Normally
Okay.
we wouldn't see this encounter.
It's very unfortunate. I mean, so pretty much that wrong warp. So usually when you miss a wrong warp, you re-enter the room, and you line yourself up, and you immediately just open the punch card because you'll put on the pixel you leave the room. However,
Normally.
that's not the case for this room, as you see. Frisk is a couple of steps away from the room transition, which makes it very hard to kind of back it up if you miss that wrong warp. Now here's a strat in which, in a lot of like top runner gameplays, you'll be able to see a strat called Mickey Gauntlet. Now what Mickey Gauntlet does is you open the punch card. Again, you PCE slide into it, an encounter, and then you info the punch card, or you can equip an item. And then there's a lot of different ways to go about it. So you get text storage on the screen, and then you close that text storage, and then menu down to sell, and then you just keep calling
However-
the phone, and that is Mickey Gauntlet.
However, that is a top-ish runner strat, and I don't know if it's
Yes.
been very obvious, but I am not a top runner by really any definition of the word.
Mickey Gauntlet is a strat which is only really viable at extremely high levels, because it only does save 2 seconds. It's a lot of work for 2 tiny seconds, so we're not even going to bother.
Yeah, Mickey Gauntlet cannot save my terrible new homes.
Very high risk, very little reward.
It's not even that high of a risk. Like, you can't drop the punch card if you do it right, because you're with Cell.
Oh, I know someone who loves dropping the punch card.
Cat pokers?
Yeah.
I wonder who you're talking about.
There's a few.
But yeah, no, this is just, new home. There's not much to it until we get to Judgment Hall. When we get to Judgment Hall, we will be counting 5 pillars, and then in between the 5th and the 6th pillar, we will be opening the punch card in the middle of those to skip stands.
In between.
And in between.
In between the pillars.
In between. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm sick.
This is not gonna
Yeah.
sub hour. I just realized this is not gonna be a sub hour. But whatever, that's fine.
That's alright.
I named myself Raven. It was destined to crumble. Sorry, Raven.
So yeah, hopefully. Okay, Flam hits it, and now Flam's gonna do a chain of wrong warps here, called a Rombu combo.
Trying to at least.
Wrong warping into this room will skip Asgore's cutscene. Are you doing the thing?
I tried. I was gonna go for it once. Can I please at
Oh
least
my
get this wrong
god.
word? Thank you.
And now Flam will either okay, yep.
That's where
So if you wrong up into this room, it obviously sends you further in the room, but you can also skip that little Asgore encounter.
it's called dentist dentist warp. This is not gonna sub hour. It's not even gonna be really close. It's fine. This is a very good. This is it's a run. A 521 new home
No.
is something of all time. That's some freaks.
Some Prime
Did I-
Freaks TPE stuff.
Did I equipped the burnt pan in core, right?
Yes.
I
Okay.
think you did. Yeah. It should be
Yeah,
good.
Latiso's in chat saying 11 turn is sub hour, but
Now moving on to Asgore here. How Asgore works is Flam wants to hit quads. Now quads are something you can do with the burn pan.
I equipped it.
They are frame perfect. You have to land 4 bars, frame perfectly into the center. There's 9 different patterns you can do. However, again, they are frame perfect and very hard. A lot of runs that are have been PB paced have died in Asgore, mainly because it's just such a nervous area of the game to be. So hitting 9 out of 9
However,
quads.
I would like to hit at
result-
least one.
hitting 9 out
Should
of
we let
9
you lock
quads will
What?
result.
Oh my gosh. I lagged.
I've-
My game
okay,
lagged.
Will result in a TAS score. It's called a TAS score because I mean obviously it kind of like aligns with TAS.
Not the skip at the start of ruins, but TAS.
Yeah, oh yeah, no,
Tool
TAS, like
assisted
tool
speedrun.
assisted speedrun.
As
Um,
in tool assisted speedrun.
So yeah, no, I mean the more quads you miss, the more turns it's gonna be. Unfortunately, Flam's yet to hit a quad and actually completely whiffed before. I mean, it
Oh.
happens. Okay, that
There's
is
a
what a
quad.
quad looks like. As you can see,
Yes.
hitting a quad doubles your attack, which is why they're very needed. 2 in a row.
Bang.
Now you couldn't ask me what turn this is gonna be because I am terrible with knowing turns. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't let me get
So
hot now.
Flam started to lock in, and Flam has locked immediately back out.
Okay. Do not be like, if you are like considering starting the speed game, do not be like me and actually practice quads. I won't mention his name because he'll get mad at me. But there's a certain top runner who was known for not practicing quads and being terrible at quads.
You talking about Laddie Show?
We'll never know.
Laddie Show is not
No.
a top runner.
Yeah.
And Flam ending off Asgore
That was actually
just
not
like
that
that. It's looking like, based on the timer, I want to say a 14 turn.
That's okay. That's all right. Now we're on to the worst.
Oh god, it's
The
already
worst
starting.
split in this game. I didn't know my
Oh,
live
boy.
split would
Here we go.
be. I didn't know my live split would be shown on the stream, but you can see my split name for this.
So, Flowey. Omega Flowey is the final part of the run. It is an auto scroller precisely.
Yeah,
Wow,
strats.
that was an early reload. Okay, your game does just take 10 years to load. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was
Wow.
Okay, so that is very bad. So, Flowey is a very lag dependent area.
hold on. Freaks.
Thank you.
There is plenty of time for donations and whatnot in most of Flowey, if any come through.
None have come through so far. Last one was still from Fried Ducks, who rounded it out to a clean 600 out of 750 so far. We're getting close to that goal. Phenomenal run so far.
So, Flowey is mostly just mashing Z and enter, as you can see on my input display. It's just kind of a slog. The only thing really to do is press the attack buttons outside of soul phases, which doesn't do anything, and just dodge. It's a very boring fight once it's a very boring fight once you play it for a few times through.
Yeah.
I do want to explain some of the time saves here in Flowey actually. So, yeah, no, like Flam said, it's pretty boring. It's pretty much an auto scroller. However, there's like small optimizations you can do. Mainly reloads. Flowey consists of, I think, not including the one after Asgore to actually get into Omega Flowey when the game crashes. The game the split contains 3 reloads. You want to reload during the yellow soul phase in order to skip the cutscene where the souls surround Frisk. You want to skip. You
finale
want to
cutscene.
reload. Yeah, the finale cutscene.
Yeah, I'm sorry to any like huge Undertale fans in chat. We skip a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. And then we're gonna want to reload after we beat Omega Flowey and the screen fades to white, mainly because you know it just speeds things up a little bit. And then we're gonna want to reload after we hit Flowey. which will skip his little monologue about I knew you had it in you.
You know, I'm thinking ahead. I think I'm not gonna do the fade to white reload
Oh, that's
for
fine.
obvious reasons.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Now here is the Silent Soul phase. Whichever way the knives move, the act button will always be.
At round B, at round B, at round B, at round B, at round B.
I was about to make a round B joke, you you flipper.
So one of like the most well-known people and the top runner of this game, Rowan B. When he was first grinding, or when he first got a 52 in this category, he went to the other side of the soul phase and just completely missed it. And it was turned into it's a meme in the community now.
So about the soul phases, the act button will be in the same place every time, apart from the soul exception with the cyan soul phase and the purple soul phase. Now you'll see here, Flam is gonna bullet charge straight up left, and you know, no matter how much Flam actually gets hit here, Flam will not die, mainly because Toby Fox made it so you cannot die in these soul phases. I don't know if this was intentional or not. It's a strange choice if it is.
Probably.
But
yeah. I don't know.
That sounds intentional.
I don't see how that. I don't see how it would be accidental. That sounds very like specific for it to be accidental.
No, I believe it's Blue Soul next, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blue
Shut up,
Soul.
Blue
Okay,
Delphin.
so what Flam wants to do here is hold up left, and just completely tank all the damage. This is because if you don't do this and you just kind of wait for it at the bottom or bottom center, there is a chance the act button just jumps right over you.
And I can't catch it. You can't catch a soul.
You cannot catch it. Who would lose a run for that? It's me. I did that. I've also answered that before.
Did you really?
It's tragic. I have.
Wait.
Wow.
What paces did you lose to that?
52.
What?
Oh,
You don't think 52 to that?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I only learned about that recently, so I just need to make sure everybody knows to not make that mistake if you ever want to get into running.
Right,
Okay, now here is the purple soul.
Right.
There is a big thing in this community with a left and right gang.
Guys, make your choices.
You can either be a fence sitter or left or
Commentators,
right.
I'm asking you guys.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Left. No!
Wait. Yeah!
So as we see,
It's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, I think right is slightly faster than like a
it
task
is
setting,
by 2 frames.
but in RTA it's a nothing burger. We don't care.
Now after this, I believe it is green soul phase.
I should say only 3 people voted left or right in chat, and all of us said right. So
All right.
that's
Dude,
all
I'm
you.
usually right gang. I don't know how
yeah,
my
the
brain
believers.
short-circuited.
Oh,
Shout out Green
panicked.
Deltarune, bro. My goat.
Green Deltarune, the goat.
So as you can see, Flam is taking all the damage, getting absolute burns, 3rd degree burns, all the burns.
Hey, I am FlammableFlowMC. So-
Funny guy.
That is
That's like
true.
4th degree burns.
So yeah, Flam is now unfortunately getting hit by everything. Flam is going to be in the hospital soon enough. But then, jokes aside, we have a yellow soul phase coming up.
Can I threaten freaks on stream? Is that cool?
No!
Depends how serious. How serious we
Okay.
talking?
Fair. Just slight physical harm.
Uh,
Describe it in Lego
Hold on,
terms,
I gotta
and
lock
you'll
in
be
for
okay.
this reload.
yeah.
So what Flam wants to do is count to 8, and then on the
Where's
8th
the
round of
point?
shots,
There it is.
wants to hit the act button and then reload once the music begins to change. Oh my god.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Help me!
So this is happening because Flam plays on the worst PC of all time, and it might actually be
Yes.
faster to just not reload.
There it is. Hey, it happened. Reload
You're
happened
finally
eventually.
loading.
I will say, I easily have the worst computer in this entire community. It's not really close. And yet I still
Also,
am
your
a...
cursor's not in the game here.
It is, yes. And yet I'm still a top 50 runner in this game. So I just want to say like how accessible this game is to literally anybody. I don't know why like audio is all messed up. Like in the game.
Because your computer sucks.
Freaks.
Flem, do you go for quick kill?
I really should learn it and implement it, but I just don't.
Okay, so
That's okay. I don't know how to do it either.
one of the only interesting strats here is a strat called quick kill. Pretty much if you time 3 specific fight presses in a specific order, you can end the flurry fight 1 fight button early. How this works is the amount of damage you do to Flowey changes on the amount of time, not how many times you press fight. So if you wait long enough and your fight's doing, let's say, 200 damage, if you wait long enough, on like for like the 25th fight press, it will do 300 rather than 200. So yeah, we just chain these across the fight to eventually end the Flowey fight, a fight button earlier than we usually would, which is called quick kill. There is a very, very rare strat called quicker kill, which, as you can probably guess, is a quicker kill. However, it's very RNG dependent.
It's like
You can also completely miss quick kill from RNG as well. RNG is a very key part of this game if it wasn't obvious. Why is it so
Did I
quiet?
just like I don't know. I might have messed up like the audio files when I was making this copy. So I
I was
modded
about to
all
say,
of
did you
my.
accidentally like
I might have. I don't remember though.
not copy and paste all of them?
I thought I did. Whatever. It's fine.
Well, this is pretty much the final little cutscene before the end of our run. We do have about 2 more reloads left.
One. I'm
Until
not doing.
it
I'm
is
not doing
it.
white.
We're not
okay.
doing the fade.
Flem is not doing the fade. I'm guessing it's because of your computer.
Yes. Are you serious? Okay. I will say, my computer or Undertale doesn't run this poorly on when I'm like just streaming from OBS. It's because of Discord screen share. So let's be nice to my baby.
Your baby is like. So I don't think Flem realizes that he doesn't actually have to mash here. He's just kind of ruining his fingers for no reason.
My fingers.
You
I've
don't.
been playing. I've been playing
You
video
don't have to
games
mash here,
for.
buddy. You don't have to mash here.
I've been playing video games for so long. My fingers. This is actually like some of the easiest matching of any speed game. So like regular matching is you just press one button over and over again, right? But for Undertale, we have the piano match cycle, as Freaks mentioned. That is much easier on your hands.
Okay, now
This way.
Flam is going to hold left and start mashing Z and Anna to hit the fight button straight away. And Flam is now going to reload here to
Surely.
skip the Flowey cutscene.
Yes, holy
And it is time.
Time.
We should have mentioned that.
Very nice. That
That's
is
very,
1
very
hour
good
and
run.
49 seconds.
Oof, that's not a great
GG.
time, but that's whatever. A lot went wrong, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
you went
You still hit some
underestimate, so
very
that's all that
interesting
matters.
tricks.
That's true. That's why the estimate was a full 10 minutes higher than my PB, but it's fine.
Well, we appreciate that.
Can we give shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to shout out, first of all, my 2 commentators, my wonderful boyfriend GD Steam and my not
Hi.
boyfriend Freaks.
I'm
Freaks,
not the.
Freaks is one of the first people I met in this community, and it's just truly been a blast. This community is truly like it's the best place on earth. I can't like stress it enough. I've met so many just truly incredible people through UTSR. I met a lot of them at GDQ. It was so much fun. In particular, I want to shout out my mates, which is the name of our little friend group that we have. I want to shout out Ava, Marvin, Freaks, of course, again, Laddie So, who's in chat, and Nixie. We'll give Willow a shout out like on an asterisk. I want to shout out. I want to shout out TetraSpit, Mr. Link 2K, Samuel JH, and Jack, the 4 people with hearts in this top 4 people in this category, or hearts as they're called in UTSR. I want to shout out Fried Ducks, or Elias, one of my best friends who I met through UTDR, so not through speedrunning particularly, but yeah, these people. This game has been pushed so far as of lately. It's truly incredible just seeing what this community is capable of. Yeah, you guys got any shout outs?
No, I do not.
I want to
Really?
shout out. I want to shout out exclamation mark YT for having us on here in this marathon.
I want to shout out.
Oh yeah,
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd like to
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out Games on Fast Forward 2026 for letting me present this truly incredible speed game. If you have any interest in speedrunning at all, or especially speedrunning Undertale, this game is, as I said, incredibly accessible, and the community is just incredibly kind. Right? I've said this time and time again. I think UTSR is the best place on the entire internet. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for. I'm honored to be a part of this community.
And we're happy to have it as a speedrunning community. Speedrunning at its core is a community. After all.
We might have gotten another donation if you want to.
Looks like
I
we
would
did.
love to
25.
hear
Let me
this.
see. From Very Pink Penguin a few seconds ago. There wasn't any comment, but we appreciate the 25 very much for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. And very, very good job, guys. So we are going to start getting prepared for the next run, Sentinels of the Multiverse by Amalgamate. So we're going to take a short few minutes to get that set up, and we will be right back, folks. Stay safe.